Hey, yo, hello. I have something to say. I'm really excited because um, my school is putting on a production of the Vagina Monologues, and I'm in it. And I'm really excited, and I really wanted to talk about this for a second. The Vagina Monologues is initially was put together by a woman named Eve Ensler. And she started talking to women about their experiences, and asking them questions about their vaginas. And at first they were really reluctant to talk, and women didn't want to talk about their vaginas. But actually, over time, women realized that they liked to talk about their vaginas because women usually don't. They're they're bottled up and they don't talk about it. And so she talked to women all over the world about their vaginas. And basically, these interviews were turned into monologues. And some of these monologues are so gripping and so incredible. And the women who are in this production with me are so amazing. And I feel so lucky to be a part of this. So, if any of you guys have been in the Vagina Monologues or have seen it, let me know because I'm curious. I'm totally curious about your experience with it. I've had the best month and a half of my life rehearsing for this show, just meeting these incredible girls and working on this amazing show with them. I'm blessed because it's such a unique thing, and it's impacted me in the way I look at myself, at women, and just vaginas in general. We actually did a flash mob in our student union today. And what that is it's kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen people, if you've ever seen people on train stations where they just start randomly dancing, it's totally unexpected. Well, we performed one of our numbers, it's a group number, and I started it off and I said, if your vagina got dressed, what would it wear? And everyone started shouting out all these different things. And then this other girl says, if your vagina could talk, what would it say? And we all started shouting out all these crazy things, and everyone was like looking around like, oh my god, what is this? And it was really amazing. My part in the show is the moaner. I'll give you some backstory. Basically, the girl I work with, Aubrey, she's incredible, and her monologue is about this woman who loved to moan, but men were just totally terrified by her moans and were distracted by them. And so she realized that the best moaning she could do, the best sex she could have, was with the women. And so she started getting really good at it, and she started getting paid to make women moan and to dominate them and to she became a sex worker that only did sex work with women. And at the end of her monologue, she says she's basically reflecting upon every moan she's ever heard a woman make. And I'm sitting next to her on a stool, like on the other side of the stage, and she says, she calls out all the different moans, and I'm the woman acting out all the moans. And it's a totally terrifying thing being on a stage. The auditorium that we're performing in is 500 seats, and we're doing 3 shows. So to look out at 500 people and to start moaning this personal thing. I mean, moans, I think, as someone who's been rehearsing moaning for the past month, which is why I have no voice, it's like if your vagina could talk, it would express itself in terms of moans. I mean, our moans are the language of our vaginas. I mean, it's amazing. So, I guess I just wanted to mention this because I feel like my life has been immersed in this production for the past month and a half I've been working on this show. It's just been so rewarding and so eye-opening. And, we had like a Vagina Monologue sleepover, all of us, the entire cast, we got together and we talked and we shared stories, and it's a beautiful thing when women can come together. And actually this year, the V-Day organization was created. Out of this whole show came the opportunity every year, college campuses all over put on this show, and the proceeds go to the V-Day organization. And this year they chose an organization in Haiti to help women and girls. there's a lot of rape that goes on there. There's a lot of unreported violence against women, women needing to get back on their feet. You know, the earthquake was a year ago, and yet to this day, there's still so much that needs to be done for women and girls in Haiti. And so this year, the VDA organization is donating half of our proceeds to help women and girls in Haiti, and the other half is going to a women's shelter in Boston called the Phoenix House, which helps women and girls in Boston who have been sexually abused or physically abused or just need a place to go in order to get back on their feet after some sort of violence. So it's a really good cause, and I feel like to talk about women and their vaginas and their stories and their upsets and their hurt and their triumph. I mean, the show, it's incredible because first, I'm sorry, I keep playing with my hair because it's been like a day and a half since I've washed it, and I'm really tired, and I was at rehearsal for like 5 hours today, so I'm tired, but it's on my mind, so I'm going to talk about it. Basically, there are monologues in this show, one of which is called Village, which is about this woman, this Bosnian woman who was raped and like genitally mutilated, and it's a really intense, strong, sad, interesting monologue. And then you have a monologue called The Angry Vagina. My friend Anna is so incredibly brilliant in this show, the way she does it, where she's angry about everything that goes on with the vagina that's annoying. Tampons and thong underwear and exams where the duck lips are cold and you have to put your legs on a table, and it's like, as she says, vagina motherfuckers, you know, and she's angry and it's funny. And you have my monologue, which is, you know, the sexual language of moaning, you know. It's an all around, it's really, and we have a spotlight piece on Haiti, about this woman named Miriam Merlet, who brought the vagina monologues to Haiti, and was a city organizer and passed laws and filled courtrooms and tried to change the way things were for women in Haiti. And she held up Haiti by her bare hands. I mean, she held it up with other women in different organizations, and she really made it a huge influence and impact in thousands of women's lives in Haiti. And unfortunately, she died in the earthquake. And so there's a monologue in honor of her called Miriam, which is, it brings tears to my eyes. There's a monologue called Hey Miss Pat, which is about a woman named Patricia who was from New Orleans after the levees broke, and it's about her experience about being the woman who cooks for everybody in the town, and how she lost some of her best friends in that flood, but how she's cooking up resilience and rage, and oh hey, she's cooking. It's just an amazing show, and I feel so lucky to be a part of it. And I just wanted to say that if you're watching this, if you know of any local vagina monologues at a university where you are, look into it, support this show because it supports so many women, and go see it. I'm going to be performing in the one in Boston University Friday night, Saturday night, and also Saturday afternoon. I'm nervous, but I'm so excited, and I feel so lucky to be a part of this amazing thing. So I just wanted to talk about it, give it some background, spread the word. It's a truly awe-inspiring show, and my moans are hilarious. I'm gonna be honest, I think they're so funny. My moans are great. They are. And I'm gonna put a video of my moans on here. I'll attach it once Thursday night. Right now it's Tuesday morning. It's 2 in the morning, but Thursday we have our tech rehearsal, and I'll have a friend come video it, and I'll put the moans on here. And I don't know, I've watched some of the stuff on YouTube and it's funny, but our cast is so beautiful and so great, and I'm happy to be part of it. So let me know if you guys have seen the show, what you thought about it. Yeah. Alright, bye guys.